Welcome back, guys, to the Lunchbox. My name is Nina Starr, and hosting with me today is Lou.
Hello.
So how's your week going today, Lou?
Pretty good. I saw well, yesterday? Yeah, yesterday I saw the new Venom trailer. It was better than the first Venom trailer.
Okay.
But I'm still not that convinced with the CGI. It looks, maybe it's still in the processing. Oh, I saw Ant-Man and the Wasp, which is pretty good. It's a good change of pace from the Infinity War. It's a bit more lighthearted. And stay for the mid-credit scenes. Do not watch the end credit scenes. Spoilers, it's just an ant playing the drums. That's it. How was yours?
My week's been great. Pretty tired from work, but I've been playing a lot of Overwatch and Fortnite. But we'll talk about Fortnite later on in the show.
Nice.
So up on the agenda today, we'll be interviewing special effects makeup artist Raquel, and we'll be starting our new segment called You've Never Eaten Before.
Yes, let me explain that. It's not really a food challenge. It's just we want to eat food we've never eaten before. Except for this first one, which seems like a food challenge because we're eating the super spicy ramen, and you'll see.
You'll see. But stay tuned till the end of the show, as we'll be hearing some comic book updates and reviews from our friends at Heroes World.
Yes.
But before we get into that, let's kick off our news and stuff. So let's start off with Fortnite.
All right.
So on July 24th, Fortnite celebrated their 1-year anniversary.
Cool,
Happy
cool.
birthday, Fortnite!
I just saw that dance on YouTube.
Yeah?
I don't know. I can't
Sorry,
dance.
guys, we can't dance.
Sorry.
I'm sorry for your eyes. We deeply apologize. So from July 24th up to August 7th,
Okay.
Fortnite's going to be doing this whole 1-year anniversary celebration. So what's pretty cool about this is from July 24th up to August 7th, Fortnite's going to be running a series of challenges in which you can earn some rewards.
Cool.
One of which is if you deal 1,000 damage to your opponents, you unlock a Fortnite birthday emoticon. And if you dance at different birthday cakes, you can unlock a happy birthday spray. And what's cool with that is on the map, there's actually different, I believe there's 10 of them, 10 different birthday cakes that you can dance in front of. Yeah.
Like real birthday cakes?
I wish. We need cake.
I want cake.
All right. Cake on the set, please. And lastly, if you play 14 matches, you unlock 5,000 XP. And on top of that, if you complete all 3 of the challenges, you earn a happy birthday back bling, which is essentially a fancy word for backpack.
So just a backpack.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
But a cool backpack.
It's a super exciting in-game event, very festive. They even have the bus, the school bus where you fly in
Party bus.
Yeah, party bus in party decor. So pretty fun event. So you guys should check it out. Be sure to catch it before it ends on August 7th.
Catch it. Pokemon. Okay, so last week, as we mentioned, James Gunn was fired by Disney for very inappropriate tweets that he did 10 years ago and that he apologized for 8 years ago. So now there was a report saying that because the cast posted an open letter of support, pretty much the entire cast of Guardians of the Galaxy showing their support for James Gunn. Now there's rumors that they might rehire him. What do you think about that?
If that should be completely real. I mean, I have read his tweets. They're very offensive.
They're not funny at all.
They're not funny, honestly. But at the same time, I can't help but think that that was 10 years ago. And 10 years is a long time. He can be a totally different person. And I do believe he's a different person.
Yeah, well, he has the support of his entire cast. Like, the cast wouldn't do that if they didn't believe that he was a good person, right? Plus, past is the past.
Yeah. But on the other hand, I do understand on Disney's point of view, because Disney has to uphold a certain standard of the type of people who work with them.
They have a certain image to
Yes,
uphold.
exactly.
Yeah.
But with that, I mean, shouldn't that have been part of the hiring process?
Yeah, a company that big, you would think that they would just do background checks on everybody.
Yeah, I'm sure they did do background checks, but at the same time, I mean, 10 years ago is a long time. Who the heck scrolls through 10 years of tweets?
That's a hater. Going through 10 years of text, like, let me see what James Gunn tweeted.
Yeah, hands down, like, James, like, someone hated you to, like, have to, like, scroll through 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think James Gunn should be rehired because part of the cosmic universe of Marvel wouldn't be where it is today if it weren't for James Gunn. Because nobody even knew who the Guardians of the Galaxy were. Now it's like Phase 4 is going to be a lot of the cosmic stuff.
But yeah, I agree. I think he should be hired back on. He's a different person. I think the main question that the company should be asking right now is he a different person? Because I think he is, but it's all up to that.
I think he is. Disney, rehire James Gunn.
James Gunn.
Please.
James Gunn.
Please, Guardians of the Galaxy 3, please. Oh, what else?
So to move on from that, let's talk about Steven Universe. Do you watch Steven Universe?
No, I've seen the trailers that you sent me.
Okay.
And they look very similar to a show on Netflix that it kind of just started. I just kind of flipped through it, and it's called Final Space. The animation is kind of the same. It's about this guy who's kind of a prisoner in a spaceship, and he has like a sidekick, Mooncake, who's this tiny blob, but he's Earth or world destroying. Is this show kind of like that?
I don't know. No, but oh my God, you gotta watch it. If you had not watched it, 5 seasons.
Oh, well,
Okay, guys. So before we move on, just want to put a disclaimer. Spoiler alert. Big spoiler alert. If you haven't seen it, please turn away, come back.
or start watching it.
Turn away, start watching it, come back, and hear what we got to say about it. Okay, so Steven Universe, I've been watching it since the first season, and it is insane. Like, it's insane writing. You gotta watch it. But there has been such build-up for a main character, or even villain, named White Diamond, and they finally have given the reveal. 5 seasons in.
My question is, was White Diamond?
Yes.
Was she kind of mentioned since like the first season?
I mean,
Because now like it's season 5, right? And there's this big reveal for her.
Here's the thing. No one has ever said her name up until this episode. So it's season 5, episode 25, and that's the first time anyone has ever said her name. Because she's that, I don't know. It was a suspense build. Suspense build? Yeah. It was a building of suspense, if you will.
Thanos.
Honestly though, it was such a big thing. Like the internet exploded. Well, the internet universe, the Steven Universe fandom exploded when she made an appearance. Holy crap, Lou. Like she's fucking beautiful. Like there have been like concept art, fan art since like the first season.
Of just people trying to figure out who.
Like what she looks like.
Yeah.
You see like a silhouette of what she looks like from murals like in the show. But actually seeing her, she's beautiful, man. Like I never would have imagined. She's like glowing. We'll show the clip here. Like her hair is glowing. You can't even see her diamond because she's just has such a radiance to her. And she's just so eerily poised and collected when she meets Steven, who is the main character. So I don't know what the hell that's about. It's like, you know, a good villain is good when they're very calm, collected, and creepy. Like you don't know what they're thinking.
Loki.
Yeah.
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 Because when they're very loud and erratic, like you kind of know. You can kind of predict like what they're gonna do next.
It's the calm demeanor that's just like, yeah, I'm a villain. So.
Yeah.
Or not a villain.
Yeah, no, she's definitely a villain. Okay. You can tell like she's definitely a villain. Definitely watch the show if you haven't. Steven Universe, thank you for putting up that. Thank you for bringing up like such an amazing character. And Steven Universe fans, I know you guys know what I'm talking about. You guys are it too, let's be real. Because it is such a big deal. So we finally seen White Diamond. That is, I I think that is just everything to me for our news and stuff for the week.
Okay, I'm gonna try and watch it.
Yes, watch it.
Okay.
Oh my God, binge watch it. You will not regret it. And yeah, that's it for news and stuff. Stay tuned right after the break because we'll be chatting with Raquel, who is a special effects makeup artist.
And hey, you guys. Welcome back to another segment of Hey You Guys. Today we're joined together with a special effects makeup artist, Raquel.
Hi.
Hey. So Raquel, you do special effects.
I do.
What kind of special effects do you like to do?
So I do special effects and I actually do regular makeup too, but I like to specialize in my special effects makeup. So I do things like, I prefer doing kind of like realistic type of injuries, wounds, things like that, black eyes, bruises, cuts, scrapes, things like that.
The huge.
Yeah, the huge, anything bloody. It's fun, yeah, too. And then like on the side too, I'll do like the more glam stuff, bridal makeup, prom makeup, even just like everyday makeup. My mom always asks me to like do her makeup when she goes out with my dad or
That's
whatever.
cute.
So yeah, so I like to do a bunch of different things. It's nice to be, I guess, knowledgeable in all different types of like disciplines of makeup artistry,
Right.
but I do want to focus on the special effects because that is my passion. That is what I like to do. So
Nice. So I mean, with the gory special effect makeup, like what inspired you to get into it in the first place?
ever since I was like little, I was always into the whole makeup thing. Like I'd always ask my mom to get me like the little kids eyeshadow palettes or whatever. So I was always doing that as a kid just for fun. And one thing that I always remembered loving was Halloween, and I always loved to do like my Halloween makeup, my friend's Halloween makeup, whatever that was. It was pretty bad back then. But I would say maybe like 2 Halloweens ago, that's when I really started to like get more serious about it. And I'd have friends that would ask me, like I had my first friend ask me to do like a Joker face makeup. So I just did that with basic face paint. And then the Halloween after, I did kind of like things on myself. I would watch tutorials for the first time and I'd actually like try and copy what they were doing just to practice. And now like I'm getting more into like creating my own ideas. So I guess that's kind of how it stemmed, was from like the whole Halloween thing mainly, was that love for like the crazy makeup.
Aww. So it started 2 Halloweens ago, so you've been doing it for like 2 years? Or
More seriously, yes.
more seriously?
Yeah.
I've seen your Instagram. It is insane. It looks
Thank
so
you.
real. It makes me queasy because I'm so thing with blood,
thing.
but it's a good thing. It's
It's a good thing. I love hearing people say that, like, oh, I love your stuff, but I can't even look at it. Like, it's like, yes. That means it's a good thing.
So your Instagram name is Glamour and Gore.
Glamour and gore, yes.
So you do a lot of gore, but you also do some glamour as well? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So what are the kind of things you do with glamour?
Glamour, again, so things like prom makeup, bridal makeup, event makeup, date makeup, and things even more on like the creative side, so like kind of like an abstract makeup look, more on the colorful side, more on the darker side. Just I like to that's when like creativity can like really show like through my glam makeup too, is because when I'm doing the special effects makeup, I have to make sure that it looks like as realistic as possible. Right, but when I'm doing the glam makeup, it's kind of just from my mind, and it doesn't have to look doesn't look realistic at all. Obviously, it's just regular makeup. So it's fun to play around with like colors and like shapes and things like that. I can really like play around with things and make it look really cool. So
is that why you like the gore makeup more, because of the extra stuff you get to do with it?
I love adding the blood to it.
Oh, okay. It's the
I love
blood.
adding the blood to it, yeah. And just like seeing the final product and how like realistic something can turn out, it makes me feel like really like accomplished. So yeah, I like doing that.
So I've seen your stuff on Instagram. It looks so realistic. Out of curiosity, how long does one piece take, like say on your hand or something?
It depends on what I do, but now that I'm starting to practice more, the average like cut, for example, the average like minor cut would take about like 10 minutes, I would say. As opposed to when I first started, it would take me like half an hour. And then there's like full look, so if I'm doing like a full bloody face makeup, full like black eye, whatever, that probably would take about half an hour. So it really depends on like what I'm doing and the extensity of what I'm doing. So But I would say like about half an hour. The more I'm practicing, the more I find that I'm getting faster at what I'm doing. So that's pretty cool to see too. It's like my time progress. So.
Do you ever scroll through your Instagram like, I'm getting better?
Yeah. It's actually so cool to see. And sometimes I recreate my looks like from a couple months ago and just compare the difference, and it's like, oh wow, that's really cool to see. And like even looking back on my photos, I can see like the flaws that I couldn't really see like at first because I was just so excited to like post it, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's really cool to see the progress, and I can only like progress from here too. So
I mean, with special effects, there's so much that goes into it.
Yeah.
Do you have a special favorite type? I know you mentioned you like blood.
Yeah. I like working with wax, even though it's a little bit like more difficult and I still have a lot of practice to do. I really do like working with wax, so I like doing like those cuts, for example. I really like doing cuts and bruises. I'm really good at bruises.
That's normal. So, I like cuts and bruises.
Yeah, cuts and bruises, yeah.
So what are your plans for the future with your makeup and whatnot?
So what I'm trying to do right now is, like, my ultimate goal is to become a makeup artist for film and TV. As I'm practicing more of like the glamour makeup side too, I've started to like grow like a love for that too. So I was kind of thinking like, if I become like a film and makeup artist, I wonder if I could become like a celebrity makeup artist too. Like,
yeah, why not do
like
both?
Yeah,
do both.
So we'll see how that goes. I mean, I feel like it's always good to have like that one specialty, which is for me is like the film and theater makeup, film, TV, theater makeup. Yeah, but with the glam makeup, I do enjoy that almost just as much. Like I'm growing to love it. So just playing around, seeing how I can go off in my career with different stuff.
Right.
We'll see. But for now, to answer your question, definitely with film and theater I want to get into.
Nice. You mentioned that you got through this from Halloween, just your interests and whatnot, 5 years ago, before you even joined into this. Did you ever think you would get into this industry?
No, you know what, I was thinking about that yesterday actually. I was thinking to myself, I would have never thought I was going to be a makeup artist. Like, I knew that I always loved makeup, and sometimes I think, why didn't I get into this sooner? Because before I was studying like tourism and hospitality management. I already graduated from that.
You took hospitality too?
Yeah, I did.
Same.
Yeah.
So weird.
Yeah. So, but I don't know, with makeup, I'm pretty good at it. I like doing it, and it's like, why not make a career out of it? I have a background in film and theater too, because I used to act, actually. I used to do drama.
Oh, no way.
So just like that background, I'm just kind of thinking like, oh, I've always been interested in this kind of industry, so let's see where it takes me. So right now I'm going to school at CMU College. It's a school like specifically for makeup, a private college for makeup. And there I'm studying like all disciplines of makeup artistry. So that includes hairstyling, it includes fashion makeup, film makeup, theater makeup, and prosthetics, which I haven't tried on my own. So I guess the first time I'll be trying that is at school. So I'm pretty excited for that. Yeah, I get to learn everything. So it's really cool. And now because I'm learning everything, I'm growing to love everything. And it's like, oh, what should I do? What should I do? But I know that what I'm like the strongest at is the whole like film makeup and dramatic type of realistic type of makeup. So
nice, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So is there anything you want to say out to the viewers out there, or even how they can stay in touch with you, see your work?
Yeah, absolutely. If you would like to follow me on Instagram, it's Glamour N, like the letter N, Gore. I don't have a YouTube just yet, but that should be coming on the way. But yeah, you can follow my Instagram.
Follow her if you like blood.
Yeah. And glam too.
It's true.
Too, so.
Well, thanks for watching another segment of Hey You Guys and joining Raquel and I here. I hope you learned a lot more about special effects makeup. Be sure to follow Raquel at Glamour and Gore on Instagram. And if you want to stay up to date with us, follow us on the Lunchbox TV on Twitter and Instagram. See you guys next time.
Bye.
Welcome back. Right now, we are going to try we've never eaten before. Check it out. Hey guys, welcome to we've never eaten before. My name is Lou. This is
James.
Yes.
Uspa. Today, okay, before all that, this is kind of our food segment where basically we're gonna try to eat we've never eaten before. It's not technically a challenge because I don't know. We're not like racing against time or anything. There's no set rules. We just wanna try stuff. And this week, we've never actually tried Samyang hot chicken flavor ramen 2 times. And to tell you about how hot this actually is, for people that think sriracha is pretty spicy, the Scoville level for that is about 1,000, 1,500, while this guy is about 8,000, 9,000 units in the Scoville level. I myself like spicy food, but I don't know where I draw the line. What about you guys?
I like spicy food.
I like ice cream.
There you go. He likes ice cream. So, without further ado, this is gonna hurt. I hope not. Let's
Start it.
dig in.
All right.
And we're gonna describe how we're feeling. Yes. Okay. Smells spicy. This is gonna be painful. The ramen itself is pretty good. It tastes good though, right?
It is, yes.
But right away, you feel the spice. And it's hitting me right now. Oh God. I'm feeling it. Wait, oh yeah, we have no rules. So we have ice cream. Apparently that's good.
Oh my god.
Actually, so far so good.
It tastes good.
It tastes good.
It's just, I'm not crying. You're crying.
I'm feeling it. I don't know if you guys are cheating by just swallowing it right away. That is cheating.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my God, I'm starting to feel it. My lips starting to burn.
It's like enjoyable, but not enjoyable.
Yeah. Oh, my lips. Oh, oh, sorry. Done. It tastes really good. It tastes good, but it's spicy. Ice cream.
My tongue hurts. Clear the sinuses.
So, I'm Lou again. This is James. This is Uspa. We're gonna.
Eat ice cream.
My verdict is.
It tastes good.
It tastes really good,
Yeah.
but it's killing me. So is this? Oh my God.
Tastes like son's.
Do you mean Satan?
No.
Oh my, this is my no.
Can we get more ice cream? Oh, I need more ice cream.
Thanks for joining us. We're gonna have more
Why
ice
is it
cream.
getting worse? Oh, my ears. Like, I feel it in my ear a bit too.
Oh my God. What if I just move this? Oh, there's a relief. Oh, there's relief. Actually,
We need more ice cream. I get hurt.
oh, son of a. That's it. If you have suggestions for stuff we've never eaten before, please just message us in our socials located. Oh, that's the peak. Oh, right below. Just not spicy stuff. Anything, some weird tentacles, insects. We'll eat it all, right?
Yeah.
You guys. See you guys next time. Bye. Love you.
I need ice cream.
Well, how spicy was that?
It was very spicy. It tasted really good, and then there's just like a peak where everything is like pain. Even Uspa was saying something about this must feel like licking the sun, but in, you know.
Anyways, so moving on, stay tuned right after the break because we'll be hearing some comic book reviews from our friends at Hero World.
Check it out.
Thanks, guys. It's Andre once again, and I'm at Heroes World, and I'm going to give you the rundown of some cool comic books this week. So, as I mentioned before, Wednesday is New Comic Book Day, and today, Thursday, I'm going to give you the lowdown on what is worth it in Comic Land. First up, Tom King brings us Batman number 52, and this is the second issue after Catwoman left Batman at the altar, so to speak, as the wedding with Catwoman didn't go through, and he's taking his anger out on Mr. Freeze. He beats Mr. Freeze into a confession for killing 3 innocent women. And now, in a really cool twist, Tom King puts Bruce Wayne on the jury. Now, everybody on that jury thinks that Mr. Freeze is guilty, and it's up to Bruce Wayne to hung the jury or to give them reasonable doubt, because now he is doubting whether or not Mr. Freeze actually did it. Great story. Thing I like best about this one is that we're seeing Bruce Wayne, the everyman, as he's dealing with other people on that jury who have their lives to go back to, and they all believe in Batman, and they believe Batman can do no wrong, and now Bruce Wayne has to prove that Batman is infallible. That is Batman number 52 by DC Comics. Next up, Marvel brings us the Infinity Wars. Not to be confused with Avengers Infinity War, this is the Infinity Wars. And wow, Marvel has been doing a great job building up this series. They've done a limited series before, plus a one-shot called Infinity Prime, and I think you're gonna have to read those because the information is crucial. Infinity War starts with Doctor Strange collecting all the bearers of the Infinity Gems and preparing for the inevitable attack of Thanos, who always covets the Infinity Stones. But not all the people who own stones are into doing the right thing. Enter Requiem, an assassin we've never seen before, and she bears an interesting gift, the head of Thanos. That's right, the Mad God appears to be dead, but now who is going to go after the Infinity Stones? You got to check out the rest of this series. I highly recommend it, and if you're a fan of the big cosmic action that Marvel's known to bring us, you don't want to miss this series. Great art, excellent writing, and some humorous moments with Groot and Rocket and the rest of the Guardians crew. An amazing book from Marvel Comics, and if you're a fan of the cinematic universe, you need to check it out. My favorite book on the market right now is Paper Girls by Image Comics. Paper Girls, what's that? Well, back in the day, people used to deliver newspapers to the house, and they used to be known as paper boys. This is Paper Girls, and it is a book following a group of girls who deliver the newspaper. What could ensue? Well, let me tell you, Brian K. Vaughan writes a story like no other. There's time travel, alternate dimensions, copies of our favorite characters, and a whole bunch of hijinks. But all in all, these girls stick together through thick and thin. Paper Girls is on issue 23, and we see our team trapped in the future, trying to get back. And the only way they can do it is by meeting up with somebody that they met in prehistoric times. This book is all about family. These girls are working together. They are dealing with stuff that no teenage girl should have to, like your crazy clone from the future, like possibly dying of cancer, like dealing with sexuality that in the time in the 80s was never talked about. Again, Brian K. Vaughan, Cliff Jang, bringing you an incredible book. This is issue 23, but I highly recommend this book. As I said, every time this book drops, it's the first book I read, and if you want to get in on it, grab a copy in trade paperback. There's 4 volumes currently out, and you can catch up on the latest issue. I'm Andre, I'm at Heroes World, and I'm kicking it back to the studio.
And that is it for us, guys. Thank you for watching this week's show. My name is Lou.
And I'm Nina Star.
Please check out our socials right here. Add us everywhere. Tune in next week where I get my first Warhammer lesson from our guest, Dennis Ortiz. And now we're going to end it off by doing Fortnite dance.
Because Gian made us.
Yes.